We've got up first Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi. Star Wars versus Naruto. Um, I'm gonna go with Kakashi. Definitely more of a Naruto fan than I am a Star Wars fan, so I'm gonna go with Kakashi for this fight. I mean, he trained Naruto and shit, so well, was one of the guys who trained Naruto. ExpressVPN.
Heroes come in many different forms. Some are heroic protectors of justice, and others are the teachers who guide us toward a brighter future.
And sometimes they're both, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic from Star Wars.
And Kakashi Hatake, the sixth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf and mentor to Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. On the distant planet of Tatooine lived an elderly hermit known as Old Ben. His heart heavy with regret and stories to tell.
'Cause he wasn't just some crazy old coot. He used to be a badass samurai space wizard.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I love a good Obi-Wan liner.
Hello there. As a child, Kenobi was
Full name Obi-Wan Kenobi. Height 882 centimeters or 5'11". Weight 178 pounds. Homeworld Stu John. Is a Jedi Master trained by Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, and Fant. Qui-Gon Jinn, right? That's how you pronounce that. Yoda and Vant, nicknamed the Negotiator.
inducted into the Jedi Order, warrior monks training in the Force over the course of their lives.
And he was trained by the one and only Liam Neeson. Well, until he was murdered by Space Satan.
Though not before they discovered a child of prophecy in Obi-Wan's future pupil, Anakin Skywalker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eventually, Kenobi rose to the top ranks of the Order, becoming a Jedi Master. Just in time for two back-to-back galactic wars.
Yep.
Sounds like fun when you've got his classic lightsaber, which can cut through basically anything with enough force. Get it?
Including the duranium armor of General Grievous, which can tank volleys from starfighter cannons.
It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. 'Cause, mutilating and decapitating people left and right is way more honorable.
Kenobi has studied 7 forms of lightsaber combat, and is the undisputed master of Form 3, Soresu.
Which is all about defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake to land a finishing blow. He's so skilled, he can beat Sith Lords in just seconds.
But Kenobi's most powerful weapon, or better put, ally, is the Force, an energy that exists almost everywhere. Jedi can tap into the Force to manipulate the world around them.
Like throwing stuff around with telekinesis. Everything from pulling down an airship to crushing someone else's organs.
While Kenobi prefers a more direct dueling approach, his power in the Force is nothing to scoff at. Many years after his time, he was explicitly compared to Jedi Knight Kip Duron, who could move a micro-singularity with a thought.
Speaking of thoughts, he can mess with yours with the Jedi mind trick. Like if he wanted to, he could get jizz stuck in your head.
Boomstick! Gross!
What? It's a type of music. Those aliens
Yep.
in Jabba's palace were playing it. They're called jizz whalers.
Huh. I bet Disney was real happy to learn about that one. Kenobi's Force abilities also include protective fields, illusions,
Lightsaber, Rebreather, the Force, Concealment, Healing, Precognition, Shatterpoint, Telekinesis, Thought Shield, to what's that? Is that the fucking no? What is that? To the minus? The pod.
and Tuda Minus, a technique for absorbing and redirecting energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber.
Tuda Minus, a technique for
Oh,
absorbing and Force
there we
abilities
go.
also include protective fields, illusions, and Tuda Minus, a technique for absorbing and redirecting energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber. Oh, also, he can see the future.
To a certain extent, Jedi can glimpse the distant future through focused meditation. In battle, the Force can guide their movements, predicting danger in advance.
Kinda like a space spidey sense.
Exactly. With their incredible skill in the Force, Kenobi and Skywalker became a formidable duo.
Obi-Wan ranked up even more and became a general. He's a badass space pilot who can dogfight at near light speed.
According to an official novel, he can even react down to the nanosecond.
Numerous Force users have performed similar lightspeed/nanosecond feats, including Luke Skywalker, Jax Pavan, Sarasu Talon, and Vestra Kai. Focusing his energy, he stood completely still for a nanosecond, then slashed out, ignoring the pain in his shoulder. He successfully deflected 3 bolts before the firing stopped.
I don't know, Wiz. I've seen the movies, and Jedi have never done shit like that.
Well, other mediums have greatly expanded upon Jedi capabilities. Some are even
Well, there are 2 main Star Wars continuities. There are little to no difference in the powers displayed by the Jedi and the Force in both of them.
powerful enough to hold together entire planets.
Obi-Wan has fought an army while blindfolded, endured a blast from a starfighter, and battled the Sith, Darth Vader. That's when he had to break out his most OP move of all, the high ground. By standing just a few feet above an opponent, Obi-Wan gains enormous extra powerfulness. He even warns you about it.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
It's
So
foolproof.
stupid.
Not exactly. Remember how Darth Maul had the high ground way back when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
Where do you think he learned such an awesome move? Only Sith Satan could think of something so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either way, Obi-Wan sadly failed where it mattered most.
No, see, look,
He
hold
learned
on.
such an
Had the high ground way back when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
See, you're just not looking at it right. He looks like he has the high ground. But when you look at it from his perspective, he's got the high ground. You see, he's a little bit, see, this little gap right here? If he stands straight up, he's got the high ground advantage. See, you see what I mean? He's definitely got, that's how he won.
so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either way, Obi-Wan sadly failed where it mattered most.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be an F on the old Jedi report card. See me
Yeah.
after class for an epic boss battle on a lava planet.
But defeating his fallen student is no small feat. Anakin could telekinetically move starships fast enough to intercept hypersonic missiles. Based on the scale of this dreadnought and the distance it moved, this would need an energy over 21 megatons of TNT.
And that was when he was a newbie. He basically
Mastered the Sarusu form, fought an army while blindfolded, was the first Jedi to defeat a Sith in 1,000 years, physically pulled apart Grievous's armor, reacted in the space of a nanosecond, blocked Grievous's 12 strikes per second, jumped up a multi-hundred floor building, and defeated Darth Maul, Dirge Grievous, Sharad Het, and Anakin Skywalker.
became the most powerful Jedi and Sith in Space Wizard history.
However, Kenobi is extremely dedicated to his strict Jedi code, potentially to a fault. It's debatable if he ever learned from this mistake. After all, he told Luke Skywalker that the only way to ever become a Jedi would be to kill his own father. And he even tried to trick him into never figuring out that fact in the first place.
Dick move, Obi. Dick move.
But even in his worst moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi always fought for the sake of others. He would battle his dark apprentice one last time, sacrificing his life in service of a new hope.
And then he became a ghost!
Yep.
Don't ruin the moment.
Strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Bullshit. Strike you down and you'll be dead.
Shinobi, Hokage, mentor, friend.
And porn addict!
Kakashi Hatake is all of these, and generally a pretty relaxed guy for someone raised as a ninja assassin.
You wouldn't know it at first glance that his childhood sucked balls. Like
Yeah.
when his dad committed seppuku because he saved his friends instead of prioritizing a mission.
In the shadow of disgrace, this cruel methodology of the ninja and his father's great mistake tore young Kakashi apart.
Reminds me of
Stupid.
my dad.
What was his great mistake?
He called it boomstick.
Oh.
Oh.
Despite his hardship, Kakashi proved himself a prodigy.
That's a burn. Full name: Kakashi Kakashi, 5'11", 149 pounds. Nature affinity is lightning. Sith Hokage. Trained by Minato, and his father's uh, always hides his face. Nicknamed the Copy Ninja.
Becoming a Genin at age 5, a Chunin at age 6, and a Jonin at age 12.
For those of us who don't speak anime, he might as
Hmm,
well have been doing ninja rocket science in the womb.
He quickly
yeah.
mastered the use of chakra, a form of spiritual energy within all individuals that ninja can shape and weaponize. This is ninjutsu.
He can walk up walls, heal wounds, and even make clones of himself. Plus, he's a master of taijutsu, aka punching people. But his deadliest technique of all is the 1,000 years of
Oh
death.
god.
The village secret finger jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
And that's how you end up on a list.
Oh, that's gonna get you on a list.
Yeah,
Naruto's like 12.
Chakra can also
yeah.
be molded into nature itself, and Kakashi can use it for numerous elemental attacks.
Sure, he can shoot fireballs or dunk.
Rasagen, Demonic Illusion, Hell Viewing. First Gate of Opening. Lightning Style Chidori. Lightning Style Beast Tracking Fang. Lightning Release Shadow Clone. Purple Electricity. Fire Style Great Fireball.
You with water, but his favorite is lightning. Lightning zaps, lightning clones, lightning dogs? That's
Yeah.
awesome!
Earth Style Hiding Like a Mole Technique. Earth Wall. Water Style Great Waterfall. Water Dragon Bullet. Summoning Ninken or Ninja Dogs. And the 1,000 Years of Death.
How do I get one of those?
He's even invented a lightning ninjutsu technique, the Chidori.
Chidori.
By gathering electric chakra into his hand or a kunai, he becomes capable of piercing just about anything.
Even a bolt of actual lightning. Take that, nature! Man triumphs over you once again.
This is where Kakashi's own Chidori got its moniker, Raikiri, Lightning Cutter.
Ooh, now I know what I'm gonna name my lightning dog.
The Chidori does have a downside though. Its speed and power are so great they give the user tunnel vision and make the attack generally uncontrollable.
Basically,
Yeah.
once you kick on the gas, you're zooming straight.
Years later, Kakashi would eventually develop the Purple Electricity Jutsu, which was functionally similar to the Chidori, but did not require the Sharingan to operate. Oh, okay, because he lost his Sharingan or whatever, right?
Ahead, no matter what happens. Although Kakashi eyed just the thing to fix it.
Long story short, he was drafted into a war alongside his friends Rin and Obito.
Shit went down and Kakashi lost an eye, so Obito handed over one of his when he decided to sacrifice his life. Holy shit! Why don't I have any friends like that? Wiz, give me your eye.
No,
No.
Give it back, I promise.
Obito's eye wasn't an ordinary eye. He was an
The
Uchiha,
fuck?
and this was a Sharingan.
Fucking boomstick, man. Jinjutsu Sharingan technique creates illusions and incapacitates opponents. Enhanced perception of movements and chakra. Copies viewed jutsu techniques. Helps control the Chidori. And the Mangaku Sharingan can perform Kamui.
With his Sharingan, Kakashi not only got some control over his Chidori, but he can see a person's chakra, predict their movements, dupe your brain with genjutsu, and even copy jutsu techniques. He's such a filthy plagiarist that he's stolen.
Kakashi must be physically capable of a jutsu in order to copy it. For example, he cannot copy genetic Kekai Genkai, such as Haku's Ice Release. Yeah, just like when Sasuke fought Hiei or whatever the fuck his name was. Um, he couldn't, it works the same way. Same eyeballs.
Over 1,000 jutsus in 14 years.
Although since Kakashi is not an Uchiha, he can't exactly turn the Sharingan off.
And
Yeah.
then Green jumped in front of his Raikiri and kicked the bucket too. Man, this guy can't catch a break.
And yet, unimaginable loss is exactly what is needed to unlock the Sharingan's next stage, the
Yeah.
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh yeah, with the Mankey Eye, he can cast Kamui, basically sucking objects or people into another dimension. Sure, it uses up a lot of his chakra pool, but it's a pretty clever instant win move.
The concept of trauma granting new power fascinates me. So, I've stolen Boomstick's entire beer hoard and placed it in a
Oh,
secure
no.
room with 200 tons of TNT.
No.
Wait, what? Oh, you monster! What have you done?
Do you feel anything?
Just thirsty, sober, and punchy.
Punchy?
Oh!
Next round's on Wiz. Well, for Kakashi, everything sort of worked out in the end. He became a teacher, and this new generation of ninja helped him learn that his dad was right all along. Friends do come first, unless they blow up all your beer. Wake up!
He's held his own against top.
Jeez, just wakes up and goes right back into it, man. Cut through rock with his lightning blade, intercepted a lightning bolt, outsmarted Zabuza in Diva Path, created over 25 Shadow Clones at the same time, fought in the third and fourth Shinobi War, controlled a perfect Susanoo, led multiple ninja teams, and defeated Zabuza, Haku, and Obito.
Tier ninja like Zabuza, Pain, and even his old friend Obito.
Back from the dead and evil now, because why not? Kakashi
Yeah.
can definitely compare to fellow ninja master Jiraiya, who can blow up mountains. That takes over 18 megatons of TNT.
And he's caught
Which they figured out when Jiraiya fought Master Roshi, so go check out that episode.
and sliced lightning. Based on the distance it moved before he caught it, he must have reacted within 70 microseconds and moved over 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Sounds like ninja president material to me. Not too shabby for a guy who likes to read porn in public. Did I forget to mention that? Because he totally does.
Kakashi of the Sharingan is nothing if not full of surprises.
Right now, all I can give you is just death.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, you know what's the best friend for teachers like these two? Beer! This episode of Death Battle is super special because it's sponsored by my favorite beer, Miller Lite.
It's tough connecting with friends while we're all stuck at home, but
Can they do ExpressVPN at the beginning?
Whoa.
Bro.
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys,
Another happy landing. Huh? Hello there.
Hold it. You're in Konoha territory. I have some questions, if you'll come with me.
You want to go home and keep reading your book?
I want to go home and keep reading my book. After I kick your ass!
Bro. After I kick your ass. Fight. Until he puts that book away, he's not taking this seriously.
Had enough?
Well now, you've fallen for the deadliest stratagem we ninja know. 1,000 years of death.
Don't try it! I have the high ground!
Bro.
I guess I have the high ground.
Oh, I don't think so.
I want to put away your book, Kakashi.
Most impressive. But I see you.
There we go. Taking this seriously. And when it comes to hands, Kakashi's got a beat.
Fire style!
Oh, got his ass. Oh, bring out your greatest fear.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Obi-Wan. They betray you.
Chidori. Ah. Cocksucker. Get him, Kakashi. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. You tricked him. Missed with the Kamui.
Trust in the Force.
So I just... Yeah, he fully missed.
Don't give up.
Trust in the Force.
Come on, Kakashi. Aw, man. You gave it your
So
best.
uncivilized.
KO! Well, Kakashi may have been able to beat Obi-2, but he just couldn't handle Obi-Wan.
Really?
Kakashi's wide array of moves certainly kept Kenobi on his toes, but the Jedi's arsenal was far more powerful and versatile than you might think.
Yeah, like how chakra is an internal life energy with a limited
Yeah.
supply, but the Force is external and everywhere. Obi-Wan couldn't exactly run out of it, and Kakashi couldn't copy Force techniques, because, I mean, he's using external Force, not internal chakra. Totally different.
As for
Yeah.
brute power, Ninja Mountain busting and Anakin's Dreadnought telekinesis were fairly comparable. However, Kenobi matched Anakin's force power well after he had become far stronger than that.
This is the chosen one we're talking about here. Other Jedi have done some crazy stuff, like throwing a fleet of Star Destroyers out of a solar system in seconds and stopping a whole planet from going kaboom. Oh, and you know how Obi-Wan tore apart Grievous's armor with his bare hands in Revenge of the Sith?
The same armor designed to survive starship cannons. It withstood a blast that annihilated a subterranean city and almost collapsed the surface of a planet.
I seriously doubt Obi is physically.
Obi-Wan's experience with Tuta Minus and Sith Lightning essentially nullified Kakashi's primary element in his telekinesis, was similar to Pain's gravity manipulation, which nearly killed Kakashi. Yeah, they misspelled Kakashi's name there.
Strong enough to rip that armor apart. But apparently the Force is.
Even Kamui wasn't a reliable option, since Kenobi's reaction speed was nearly 70,000 times faster than Kakashi's. More than quick enough to avoid.
Kakashi's Sargon precognition relies on analyzing muscle movements and is generally unable to predict the attacks of someone that is faster than himself.
Kamui, especially with his precognition.
But we can hear you shouting in the back. What about Kakashi's dual Mangekyo Sharingan that Obito gave him? And the perfect Susanoo?
It's difficult to justify granting
Obi-Wan's previously established mental barriers and experience with telepathy means he could lightly escape any genjutsu illusions.
those to Kakashi at all because they aren't really his. He could only use them when Obito's spirit briefly possessed his body.
Even if he did, the results probably wouldn't change much. Remember that Kip guy who moved a black hole? Yeah, he was directly compared to Obi-Wan by Luke himself.
If we're to take that at face value, this means Kenobi could theoretically call upon the Force to exert nearly 14 petatons of TNT.
Way more than what Kakashi was packing. And even then, Obi-Wan could just crush his organs. Shit, man, don't mess around with Jedi.
I know it can seem strange to hear about Jedi being this powerful and deadly, but think of it this way. Part of the reason why the Jedi Code is so strict is because of this immense power at their fingertips. The Code tries to keep them, civilized in a way.
But when you enter a death battle, throw those morals out the window.
Yeah.
You're looking for who wins a no-holds-barred fight to the death.
Kakashi had many impressive tools, tricks, and techniques, but Kenobi's brilliant speed, overwhelming force, and greater level of power won this bout.
In the end, Obi won.
The winner is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
From a certain point of view.
Bro. Yeah, what they just said at the end there, that's what I'm always saying. It's like, you know, in matches where it's like, well, a guy wouldn't do that. He would never act like that because blah, 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 this code or this rule or whatever. They're throwing those out the window because once you enter a death battle, those rules don't apply. They are looking at if this person fought to the death without holding anything back, what would they win? You know, who would win the fight? So they can't have codes that restrict how they fight or they have to remove, things like Batman's no kill rule, the Jedi Code, Spider-Man's no kill rule, fucking Goku's personality of, you know, just wanting to throw hands for fun and not willing to put the universe and the planet and stuff at risk. Like all that stuff has to go out the window because otherwise they're gonna hold back. They're not gonna fight at their full 100% capabilities.